What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to share with you 3 sectors that I believe will outperform the market in 2024 and 8 stocks that I have bought into. Let's go for it. So, these are 3 sectors that I am most bullish on at the moment: chemicals, private banks, and public infrastructure. Chemicals, because they have been underperformers for most of this bull market, and the reason they started underperforming was the cost stressors that had come in from raw materials. Also, demand had fallen once Fed started raising rates. But now that the cost stressors are gone, their performance should improve, their profit margins should become better. At the same time, a China recovery, which seems inevitable now given the policies that have come in of late, chemicals as a sector should manage to make a comeback. Private banks, because, well, first again, they have been underperformers. Second, credit is how we grow, and especially in the late cycle, there is a credit rebound, which usually comes from refinancing. But not going into those details, private banks as a sector should see a lot of business coming in. They have been underperformers, and their balance sheets are extremely clean. So I see no reason why private banks should not give us at least half the run that public sector banks have. Public infrastructure, again, the likes of KNR Construction and PNC Infra, because they have order books like they have never seen in the past. The government is very focused on making sure that our country's infrastructure becomes better. At the same time, the bureaucratic processes have been cleaned up so much that the turnaround time has reduced a lot. These guys finish their projects on time, they get paid on time, and they move on to the next project on time. At the same time, the bidding process has also become so clear now that it's very difficult for someone to come in and manipulate the system, which means if someone is doing a good job, they're usually rewarded with more projects. And these firms, the ones that I'm going to be talking about now, have in fact done a really good job. So now, in the chemical sector, the stocks that I am most bullish on are Clean Science, Arcane Chemicals, and Ether Industries. Now, if you want, I'll make separate videos on each of these, but these are 3 very solid companies, great management. They work with chemicals that have great demand. They're industry leaders in their respective fields. So no reason why these stocks should not show a rebound if the sector as a whole does do well. Now, private banks, I'm going to go with Kotak and ICICI. ICICI because, well, it is the industry leader, and HDFC, even though it's the biggest bank in the country, has not managed to handle their merger as well as they should have. So HDFC might not see growth coming in the way ICICI would, and Kotak because it's at historically low valuations. And yes, the management has changed, but again, Kotak as a bank has such a huge footprint that I don't see this bank not growing. Might grow slower, but this valuation seems not justified. Now, within the public infrastructure space, my favorites would be KNR Construction and PNC Infra. Again, 2 companies that are doing a phenomenal job. They're known to deliver their projects on time at good quality. GR Infra is the outside bet, the dark horse to be, because, well, the firm is very undervalued. They have had some issues with corruption charges and whatnot, but none of that has been proved. And the company does have a history of delivering their projects, even though quality at times has been an issue. But there seems to be a cleanup happening, and this is a riskier bet from my side. And once again, I am not an investment advisor, so what I would say is please do your own due diligence before investing. But these are my thoughts on the sectors that should outperform in 2024. Thank you, and see you next time.